All right, I've got it. Neither of us is going to the dash, but this game.
All right. Hello
No
and good
dash.
evening. Uh, Mr. Blizzard, Mr. Joe, would y'all like to give introduction about the boss hunt you gentlemen are about to commence into?
Yeah, so in the spirit of the Ultima Derby, we decided to do something that's going to be a bit different and also probably quite a bit faster than the race standard seed in terms of um, what can go right and wrong. So we are doing a boss bingo, except while we would normally do blackout with 25 bosses, we've decided to reduce that by one. So we need 24 of the 25 bosses that you see on that bingo card. That's going to allow us to take a few risks in terms of what we want to fade. Uh, so we're not going to, hopefully, not get particularly close to 100%ing the seed. We are going to start with every key item available and all four tablets. So we're not going to do any key item hunting. If there's a boss that we run into that's not on the card, we don't have to take it. Um, Reward tiers are actually the same as race standard. So we know where we can probably get some power immediately. So if the seed is nice enough, we'll get some really nice power at the beginning, but there are no guarantees on what we find in the seed. There's no guaranteed jobs, there's no guaranteed items or abilities, so the seed could be downright rude and give us somehow pretty much nothing to play around with. It's unlikely, but it can happen. But yeah, this is essentially just a boss blitz. Go find 24 of the 25 bosses on the card, and you win. Or don't, then you lose. I don't know. But we're excited to see how this goes. I don't think either Joe or I mean, this was sort of an idea that I'd come up with and was like, oh, this seems like a good race to have. Joe and I have had some pretty close races when we did the lockout bingo as an exhibition. That was a really fun and close race between the two of us. So this should be really fun watch. Honestly, it's going to be fun to play.
Should be a blast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
with
well.
us obviously, Glue as the let's say commissioner of the Ultima Derby. We also have one of fits for about a little less than an hour, providing us commentary before hopping on the Epoch and playing some Jets of Time. Obviously,
Mm-hmm.
wish Fitz luck with their race in about an hour. But thank you for joining us today on this
Yeah,
nice
indeed.
journey.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. I don't think I have watched like a true, truly open world where it's all out there. We can go wherever, but still having the loot tiering so we know the better shops are going to be. And World 2 and 3, the better loots similarly. Yeah, and I'm curious to see kind of how aggressive both of you sort of approach. Are we doing 4 jobs or are we doing all jobs on the table here?
All jobs are on the table. We thought there could be some pretty nasty four job setups, and we didn't want that variance in our sort of in the way this works. So we are going to start with one job off the bat. Again, there's no guarantee we find another job. I've had plenty of seeds where I've taken away that guarantee and I haven't found another job in the entire seed. So it could still be quite nasty, but we do have abilities on the table to hopefully supplement any deficit of jobs we may have. The only location that is not available to us right off the bat is Fort Tower. It is required to beat more forest in order to enter Fort Tower because otherwise the game will glitch and crash. So other than that, we have full reign on everything. With that,
Loof is probably gonna die this seed.
Galoof is almost certainly going to die this seed. So Kara fans, she'll get her time to shine. Galoof fans, I don't know who you are.
All right, well, you guys about ready to get started?
Yeah, absolutely.
I should be ready when everyone is.
I'm ready.
Lou, would you want to do the honors?
Of course, I would love nothing more, my friend. All right, I'll give you all a countdown from 3 to 1, and then we'll go from there.
Perfect.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
No, no, go.
It turns out Yumaro is not in our starting party.
Oh,
But yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, open world starts with full tiering and all key items. It's a very different route than you would be used to.
ooh, Mystic Knight.
Mystic Knight is definitely a good find. Solid stats, even if we just have to equip abilities on it.
The greatest speed stat, really.
Why is Mystic Knight the fastest?
Well, I don't think it's a thief is the fastest. Mystic Knight is, I think, third fastest.
So yeah, we can turn in some tablets here for some items.
Yeah, Joe and I were talking about it. We're just like, you know what Kusa Castle does? It might give you power. You know what it also gives you? It gives you money.
Money is important because definitely some of those, like the World 3, particularly the Mirage Shop, pretty quick to get to and potentially a lot of value there, but would be definitely looking for cash money. And a lot of times some of these tablet items, even in a more standard scene, can fund our early ambitions. Particularly if we have like a chemist or something, you know, we want to buy a bunch of consumables. Obviously, haven't seen that yet, but
We'll be buying consumables if we see them.
If we find them, they go into towns that have shops. There are no guarantees there.
Listen, we have one Dragon Fang.
Yeah, we have 2 enhancers.
Oh, do we?
Have you? You go like counterclockwise. I mean, we have 2 dragon things. Got it. The second item you got in both, it's symmetrical. Beautiful.
Well, there's an enhancer.
You know what the next item is?
I guess I can sell a defender now.
I mean, Mystic Knight can't use it anyways.
yeah, definitely
But
some
the
decent
Mimic
stuff to get started.
Also
Those
can't use it.
those enhancers would let us certainly, you know, hit anything early on in World 1 and not really need a whole lot besides that.
I'm sorry, Joe.
What, the Kaiser Knuckles and not? Or
No, I found Blue Mage.
nice. This should be real fun, actually, then.
It was right next to L5 Doom.
It's math time. Now I don't have the boss level reference up, so I will not be doing any math. Normally, if I was playing, I would have that handy chart. All the
At some point, I
weaknesses
might
and
find the list, but
Well, that we have a current tournament going on, and I am
Oh.
aware that there has been a number of seeds in which a certain blade has not been found.
The blade is break blade. Dark Shock is also a nice find there. And it's very useful overall, in particular on the final stage of the final boss. Really, all the good things that I want, but usually don't ever get or get very, very, very late. Wow.
What was that shot?
It's really going on in Mirage today.
oh. What is this shop?
You get it?
Did you just run into the shop with
And I guess
Knight?
you're done.
I missed next to Blue.
Now the question is, how little will our runners
I
do? for the
debated
rest of
by
the game?
night. I really did.
I don't have a blade. I'm like, nope, don't care.
That's the main reason is I didn't have something. Oh. Oh.
Maybe we're selling that. Yes.
And they're going to the same place. So yeah, the thing about some of the jobs that we've seen, you know, is that especially the chemist job or the mix ability. We do a lot of cool stuff with that. In particular, raising levels to raise damage, getting haste, in some cases even having useful mixes against the final boss. All of that matters too in combination with the blue ability, where we have our level 5 Doom. I believe I saw the Dark Shock ability out there as well, which we were talking about mathing that halves an enemy's levels. So if you can half them to something divisible by 5 or 0.
Yeah, there is a
We can
lot
get
of potential for shenanigans already. I mean, really, we got multiple instant death abilities, which is interesting this early.
Maybe I'll regret having sold the dark matter.
You found dark matter. We did different things. It's fine.
Of course we did.
Good. Can always find more. It's fine.
Yeah, there's certainly enough in the tablets, those shops, and whatever else, you two might have done besides that to set us up pretty nicely for a while, I would imagine, in terms of shopping, like looting.
I need more money.
Money, always a need.
Always need more money, yeah.
Chemists need supplies.
Eventually.
And there may have
Duluth
been
is dead already.
some abilities that we want to go back for, that sort of thing. Our first boss here, not a lot of hit points to begin with, and then various weaknesses that we don't need to take
Various
advantage of.
weaknesses that you don't need to care about because it has 250 HP.
Well, I just wanted them to know
I
that
need to look at
there
this
were
board
existed.
to actually know if bosses I'm
Yeah,
fighting
oh
are
yeah,
on
no,
it.
I should look
like,
at the board too.
I'm like
Not a boss
casually
on the
looking
board.
at it, I'm just like, maybe.
Like, is it there?
Yeah, I haven't done that at all. It's like, oh, I feel really bad. I didn't mark this boss I was at Moor Forest, and I did 20 minutes ago.
I think there are definitely some interesting nuances to sort of have a lot of power, have the game open. It means a lot of choices. It means like some things start to matter a little bit more. The menu time, the execution in battle, and even stuff like just how long we're flying the airship around. How do we chain checks together?
Yeah,
How
the
do
big thing
we hit the hardest stuff as soon as we can to get levels? I know as part of it as well.
Yeah, EXP equals the HP, so very much a consideration. And then, I mean, like, the standard looting route, right? In a race standard seed, you're going to Tycoon Castle, you're going to Tool, you're going maybe to Pirates Cove. In this case, like, you're almost certainly not doing most of that. There's no point.
Yeah. There's just better stuff, more higher tier, denser loot and shops available.
Now, at some point, we probably want to find stuff like
Hence-
maybe Phoenix Down. I mean, but there was a Sage's Staff for sale. But like Revivifies are going to be really nice for the Chemist or the ability to use Chemist. Things like that. Or tents or cabins. So at some point, we are going to want to shop. It's not
But then I need money to shop.
Yeah, that's why I went to places I did. But yeah, the other thing with having only 24 of the 25 bosses required, it'll be interesting to see, if we decide to skip dungeons that have 2 bosses, which one we're gonna do, why, and if we can get away with it. Speaking of things I don't want to fight, but
I should probably back row my people at some point.
I actually
Maybe.
purposely do not have my back road. Sort of.
Oh no! Why no? No! I don't want to.
I swear I get this wrong every time. It's fine. Do.
Yeah, so far haven't seen a boss on the bingo board in World 1, which as a commentator and viewer, I think that makes me happy. I want to see those.
See, if we did our
later in the
lockout
game.
routing, it would be entirely different because neither show I really touched World 1.
Well, you touch it to get level, and then you go elsewhere.
Yep. Because it was a lockout, and we were very much trying to go to places to prevent our opponents from getting it, but we both decided that World 1 was a silly place. It turns out, no, we were just fools.
Did you know that
Did you
sometimes
know?
it's tough to physically hit bosses?
Yeah.
Swords are not the most accurate weapons.
It was an air knife.
We interrupt this for Mambo. Oh.
Well, I went here to heal my party. Another person's dead again.
Now, would you say that Final Fantasy V has the best chocobos
Yes.
of the series?
Yes.
Is that a
absolutely.
serious question?
I mean, for me, no, but like some people just don't know how good they are in this game, and really central to just a lot of the key plot overall.
I mean, if you want to continue to hear about the adventures of Bartz and Boko, World of Final Fantasy is a game that exists.
Fiery,
also
I
features
might be
Greg.
sick. I'm considering selling. I'm considering selling Kaiser Knuckles.
Oh, you know what? I'm almost thinking about that too.
Now, when one does that, I feel like then the monk job is showing up soon thereafter. Just
I'm going to actually
maybe
sell
asking
that.
for it.
I need more money.
I like having my haste caster as my 4th party member.
I desperately need more money.
The no fake out.
I can't say that out of the scenarios that I was thinking that we'd go 13 minutes in and not a single square.
Give me a second.
Yay, stalkers.
Get them off my screen.
Yeah, that's one I would not wish upon to be late in the game. It's my least favorite sort of
Also,
boss mechanic.
Please remember that you are dead.
And bye-bye. I'm not expecting the World 1 bosses to put up much of a fight.
The hardest boss in World 1 is the one of where are my holy waters?
Yeah, I've got alchemy to do. And
Oh yeah,
I need.
I should be looking at bulls.
Hmm. Honestly,
You on the card? Why am I fighting you?
You know, I'm wondering the same thing about what I'm doing.
I'll pretend it's for the
Okay.
XP.
That's what
The
I'm going
real
to do.
answer is so I can go and heal.
For fun.
The real answer of why I'm fighting this is because I'm too lazy to move my hands from below my desk to hit a combination of keys to reset this game.
That's A+ effort, I guess. The commitment to conservation of energy is incredible. But
Thank you.
that's another one to get, not to run into later. Unfortunately, not on the board.
Lena's
Ah.
definitely dead again. She took a direct flare to the face.
I hate it when that happens.
I don't know why the boss cast flare, but it
We,
cast flare.
well, I know where you went. It's only a couple of bosses that would do that. No.
It's not on the card. Why would
No,
is
I know how
is
to do
flare in
this.
Twintania's counter script or just something it can do?
It is something that I can just do, I believe. Okay. Should be fine.
Oh, I might check my second town worth of shop.
Hmm.
Ba-da-da-da. Not quite.
Do.
I'll say you went here earlier than I expected. But that makes sense.
I needed a heal.
Yeah. I can understand it.
But now the fact that you know I went there means you definitely know that there's definitely a second boss in there.
Totally. The second
I
boss
missed-
is that two-wield ability, right?
I missed that job reward the first time.
Part is a job that exists, and it's incredibly broken, and we do have heroic song, but we also mix, so you know.
And Mix is more targeted.
Mhm.
Mix is also just faster.
Faster.
You didn't tell me there wasn't a dragon here.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's clearly a dragon.
Mm-mm.
Never a dragon. In no Final Fantasy game is it a dragon.
Not without Mix. It could be.
It could be, yeah. We could.
We have
Oh,
Dragon Fang.
we do have two. There were two in Kusa.
Oh, wait, I have Mix, Dragon Fang, and Potion. I got 2 uses of...
Dragon power.
Let's go.
Yeah, plus 20 to levels does wonders for those damage numbers to go up.
You know what'd be nice? Do I have 8,000? Do I have enough to... Yeah, I'm missing it. I don't care.
Hmm. Okay.
Let's go do this. I think now we're out of, the early game, which means our routing becomes a lot more open.
Mm-hmm.
Routing?
I mean, like, reasonable things to do. Like, I'm not gonna take on the Bahamut spot at level 1.
But you'll take it on at level 12.
Well, yeah, because then I have the MP to cast Instant Death. That's the important part.
That is true.
I
That
don't
is actually-
remember if this can die to...
If you don't have the power to wield the cheese, then the cheese is not useful.
Final Fantasy V
It cannot.
is all about that.
You know, sometimes I wish I had time 5 and not, or 6 and not time 5.
What do you mean? You don't want to use X-Zone? Or you do want to use X-Zone? Why would you ever want to do that? Hey, Mirage Vest. Okay, well, that seems decent. And by that seems decent, I mean that is decent. Mirage Vest is
Very
definitely
good.
an armor that exists and is completely broken.
Yeah, the refreshability of the
By
status
multiple meanings of the word broken.
by moving something around in the inventory is super good.
Sort of an oversight. Wait, okay, I do have. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work. Shit.
Okay.
Oh shoot, that was on the card. I knew it was on the
Yeah.
card and I thought I marked it.
I'll come back to that later, maybe. Ah, you got some squares.
Yeah. Bosses do exist.
Mhm.
Yeah. Supposedly.
Silver Harp. That'll get me spent money.
Yeah. Those are worth like a lot of money.
Mithril Dagger, let's go.
Oh, okay.
Probably a decently accurate weapon with Mystic Knight. Wait, hold up.
Mhm.
Excuse me, please remember that you are dead.
No.
That one's not one that we're looking for. I think in contrast to maybe some other race modes, having like a bingo race, you know, it is still blind, but like you do have some information on like what bosses the other runner has. I know you two have faced off of many of times, so I feel like there's a knowledge of each other's like tendencies, the mind games of like, well, I'm gonna do something weird then.
I don't
But I
try
always
to
find
predict Joe, other than the
interesting.
fact that he's gonna go do things probably a bit too early compared to me.
I accommodated at most.
Nice. I didn't actually buy Time 5.
You didn't?
No.
But it lets you get haste 2 potentially.
Haste 2 was not what I was worried about.
At some point I'll heal.
Maybe.
Got any tents?
I have 41 of them.
Nice!
Very
That is
nice.
41 more than I have.
Now, if you ask me if I have Phoenix Downs, the answer to that question is no. I sold
I got one.
I sold one.
You sold?
I sold a Phoenix Down so I could buy a Shout.
Excuse?
Huh?
Oh,
It's true.
and you were punished immediately. Not really, I mean, but a
At
show
some
in
point,
the box,
hearts will live again.
chew in the bush, I guess.
What now? What are we talking about?
This is also a boss. They're not standing up for very long at the moment. But we still have a lot of powerful spots out there. So
Hold.
I don't know why I'm
I,
running for the
I
bosses.
need to go. I need to go shopping immediately. I have a dancer.
Congratulations on finally going up Lost Tower.
I'm still apparently broke.
The money is still it's hard to come by for both of you right now.
Yeah, money is difficult to come by when you're legitimately not opening up any yes.
Oh, once I get to real places, I might consider it.
Yeah. That's where I opened up my chest. A real place. Okay, well, if you wanted... This is not on the card.
I think it's interesting too because there's places that I might really like fade, but because it's like looking for bosses, I might consider popping in there. Just because it's like the boss hunt. It's like where's the boss density or
Yep.
you know it's like
There are
the fleet
quadrants that have a lot of
becomes
bosses
like-
and quadrants that
maybe
Yep.
a different value than
Or just things that just make sense in terms of like where you are in a time.
Alright, I think I saved before this.
ooh. Not my favorite question to ask myself. It's like
Yeah,
I'm
but you
pretty
ask-
sure I saved.
When you ask it so often, then you're just kind of accept it.
It's not a guaranteed death.
Whoa, okay. The full
It all
sense.
depends on if I remembered my damage range and HP value.
Figured that. I mean, this works.
Mm-hmm. It was fine.
I see we are very clearly in different sections of the world.
Oh yeah.
Naturally. This is the way I want it to run. I want it to run where the fact is like we're just going in completely opposite directions. And it helps because there is absolutely no tracking that needs to be done by anyone who's commentating because we get to do it ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Just get to watch and just see the different kind of party builds, little
At some
the
point, I'll do
differences.
something other than Fire 3.
Yeah, sometimes you'll do Ice 3.
I want Ice 3.
Well, you should go find it. It exists. I can tell you that because I have it.
In a box.
Found it somewhere.
but I'm not opening boxes.
Don't worry, I'm doing stupid shit, so you got time.
I nearly lost 30 seconds.
Don't worry, when I say I'm doing stupid stuff, I am being completely and honestly serious here.
I see. To the front row you go.
Why do I feel like this is gonna end poorly for me?
You know,
It's fine.
At some point I'll find a elephant. Oh yeah, that place exists. Do I go there? Alright. And Bartz is alive. Been about 8 minutes since he last died. But I have finally healed again. Alright, I really want that.
Thank you for not making this a completely miserable experience like you could have. That's what we call things that were absolutely not worth it, but hey, I want to mess around.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do it.
I figured we were looking for something in particular, and now I see.
Yeah, money.
Cash money.
What, you beat up the gill turtle?
What else am I
punching
doing with
shirts.
Ice 3?
For cash.
Besides, dying the gill turtle. Oh,
Well, I
18,000
have
gil is pretty nice. 10,000 gil is also pretty nice. I can almost buy time 5 now. Alright, so I have the,
I'm about to see we've been seeing some new bosses. If we...
You go in the back row, you also go in the back row. Wait, what?
Is there like a job that is either your particular favorite or that you just like personally identify with in terms of, I guess, like a fantasy class?
Not monk.
Monk is great.
I kind of want to do this, but
Like I can see it, like real life. I find, the monk crystal in the backyard. It's like that'd be pretty practically useful.
I feel like in real life that's a completely different thing. So I'm thinking like one of the worst jobs in Final Fantasy V in general is Dragoon. But in like real life, that would be so much fun.
The jumps, yeah. You can jump everywhere.
You can jump everywhere. I mean, look, there's Dragoon in FF5, and then there's Dragoon in FF9. Dragoon in FF9 is definitely much improved. And also, just like Burmecia as a whole in FF9 is just good music, anyways. Obviously, the town is completely ravaged, but are you on this? No, you are not. Okay, we're not doing that.
Team Rex, the run so far have been entertaining. We've seen different bosses. We've seen some of the same bosses. We've seen some of the same jobs and abilities, but also some different ones. And I would say it's pretty close. But we're starting to get to the point where both Fiery Blizzard and Judge Joe are starting to take swings at beefier boss spots. Because there's still a lot of not lit up spots on the board. And we need all but one correct is the win
all
condition.
but one. And because, I mean, technically with the Ultimate Derby, we both have to finish, but I think in this terms of a race, we're not going to worry too much about that. Obviously, during the actual Ultimate Derby, and if Glue is around and wants to talk about that, while we're even doing the submission, that would be a good time to do it as well. This is a submission of video, technically, for that event that is happening in a few weeks.
Technically, it's
I
happening
wanted
in
to
4
run away.
weeks.
It's a few weeks. I don't even know what level we were at. It doesn't matter.
I have money. What do I want to buy with it again?
Probably a lot of rods, a lot of regular rods, and some soot. Because if you take the soot and you throw it in the trench lava, it turns in to diamonds, and then you can sell those for a big profit. I've been playing too much like farming simulator games, I think. But anyway, there's probably some you haven't been to many shops, so I don't know what you saw that you couldn't afford in the first place.
Alright, time to use a Phoenix down. Good thing I got one of those.
You know, I didn't think I would have to use this, but
Oh,
you know
dude.
what?
Oh wow, okay.
I thought
What
I
do
could
you
get
want?
away with not doing it, but okay.
I need to pull open a sheet.
Both of you fighting some not easy fights here.
You know, the one reason why I might have wanted a tracker open is to remember what spots I haven't done. That's silly, though.
Well, someone is going to get 65,536 XP.
Ooh, how are they getting their extra one?
535. Wait, Bart? Bart? Why Bart?
I hope Joe did the correct thing at the beginning of the seed like I did, which was, of course, shifting Bart's with Lena.
Well, of course. And
It
is that
is-
chart... Did I misread that chart? Heavy? No, you're not heavy.
I don't even have a way to hold on
You're-
heavies.
Can you X-Zone Carbuncle?
Only when it's in its weakened phase.
Yeah.
You know, around that Cure 2 phase.
Okay, no, I just missed it twice, that's all.
That is incredibly unlucky, actually.
You can understand my confusion.
I'm doing. I don't worry. I'm also being confused. I'm not opening anything. I'm just like, what am I doing?
There we go.
Yeah, because Carbuncle doesn't really have any evade when you get to that point. Oh boy. What an interesting location for you. So this is Neo X-Def in Transformed.
Oh.
Because we're doing a boss bingo, we do not particularly. I mean, we could have put Ned at the end and been like, yeah, if Ned's on the card, you know where it is. But in reality, Ned is more often than not just sort of a.
Nah.
Not really an interesting boss in Career Day. It can be in 4-job mode, but otherwise it's just kind of the same, not interesting setup. You know what would be nice? Getting Odin.
Yeah, it's definitely a final boss with like all the tools available, you know, and the knowledge of what it can do and how to like disable or quickly take down certain parts of it. Very
I hate my
straightforward.
damage source at the moment.
I have no idea what I'm going to be doing here because it would be something if at least I had time 2, but this is the reason why I should have bought time 5. Okay.
Oh wait, that boss is on the card?
I'm sure that one is too.
Mm-hmm.
I beat up Ifrit, I don't know, 5-6 minutes ago.
Eh.
Yeah, I can validate that.
I think we can confidently say that we have done very different things.
Indeed.
You know, I knew that was going to be somewhere there, and, well, at least it didn't take me 10 minutes to get.
How'd the Void treat you? I don't know. That's just a random.
Huh.
But... You know, I don't really have any, this could be rough. Hi.
Alright, another X-Zone miss.
I've heard
Man,
it's
I'm
pretty
jealous.
good
You have time 6.
at missing.
No.
How are you using... Oh, you have time mage, which basically is the same thing.
Except for I have to be a time mate.
Then you have time 6.
Yeah, but I have to be a time mate.
Well, then get Medio. I don't understand the problem.
Do you say get Meteor? I have
No.
it, but
I don't.
Yeah, don't just summon the sky meatballs.
but they're so slow.
Indeed.
I know
They
it's
are.
probably the best damage per second, but
But sometimes
you say
it's
that,
not.
and then they aren't. And then they very much aren't.
Look, it's
well,
one of
I'm
those
not
things.
underwater at the moment, okay?
Alright, good.
I would say
Second
kinda
Waltz
like-
Medio is a thing.
Kind of like the dance
Ooh,
ability,
baby.
where
Okay. This is a boss I can do with this amount of HP.
it's the best or the worst. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna do some counting here. Yeah. In terms of total squares so far, very close.
Barry has a 1 square.
For whatever that means.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't have Phoenix Downs, Revivifies, Antidotes, anything that would be remotely useful in terms of consumables.
Yeah.
I have 4110. Well, I have less now, but you're not on the card. Go. I don't know the power of bubble.
Oh yeah, the moment Omniscient is showing up, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I got better things to do.
No one wanted to whack-a-mole through tens of thousands of Sandworm hit points.
Oh, that Sandworm would have been real nice, actually, if it was on the card. Would have loved that.
I mean,
I have Aqua Rake. I would have loved it.
I don't have Aqua Rake. Did Chimera Brain not teach you Aqua Rake? You'd have been so dead if Chimera Brain taught you.
Just, yeah.
Oh yeah, that place exists. I don't think the back of it exists.
What are we doing here? Hey, I got a Revivify. And another Aegis Shield. Didn't need another.
Oh, okay.
That was not intentional, but we're gonna roll with it.
It'll be real fun when we get to 24 as a team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the hunt for the last couple will be interesting.
That is always the question when it comes to these things. It's like, you can get to 23, it doesn't matter. You still have to find the 24th boss, and it's worse when you have to do all of them. Much worse.
I have regrets. I don't think I saved before this fight.
Hmm.
It's talking at me.
Interesting. Wow, but just... Do-do-do. I see.
Okay.
Thank you, Aegis Shield.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. That's a hit.
Hey, finally found the elephant.
Oh, I think it's hinting at something.
I've done so many questionable plays so far. Let's continue it.
I've done one questionable play.
I mean, you two would obviously know this. Like, how many total bosses are there
50.
in the pool?
50.
Okay. I mean,
I probably
so it's
should know that, but I don't.
like-
So we're gonna do. Wait, I have one. We're gonna do this. Wait, I don't have an antidote. No.
no,
Rip.
Ooh, wait.
fine, probably.
Oh, I mean, like, this is fine. I was just gonna math this.
I have the fabled katana wielding time maid.
What did I do?
Hmm.
No, that's not what I'm gonna do.
The Highlander.
I might want to go into like Tool and get some consumables at some point.
What's a tool?
Place that may or may not have revivifies. I don't know. I keep on forgetting my cursor was on there. Did you know? I mean, you're gonna see this in a second. Did you know Titan does not change levels when you do literally nothing? Surprising.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Yeah.
Fiery?
Yeah.
I have ice now.
Nice. You can use it.
Yeah, I also have equipped katanas and a katana.
That was there.
I don't know if I should have that.
Joe, guess what? I have a
What?
partisan.
Hoo-hoo! Go to Dragoon now.
I think I have a Yeah, no, I definitely do have the Dragoon job. It was in Flying Wonka.
Yeah, it's jump time.
You on the card?
Is anything on the card?
Life.
I actually
I
don't
mean,
think
there's only like a couple of nasty ones that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, well, Necros are already waiting for us at, like, Ned spot, so we know that.
Yeah, probably like the last 3 or 4 void bosses are gonna be on the card, I would imagine. What would be something that's really bad underwater because it's long? That should be there too.
I mean, Necro is going to be the answer for
Yeah,
all
that's
these
true.
questions.
Yeah, that's very true.
What about Necro after Guild 4?
I mean,
So if the time runs out,
you
does
better.
that qualify as defeating the fight?
I think we decided no, but if you manage to mash through the menu as it returns to the screen, you can warp shard out and not game over, and that would count.
Got it. Are you on the card?
Dude, my consumables
I
exist in a shop.
hate everything.
Mhm.
I'm not sure my consumables exist.
Oh, okay. That'll be fun. Potions, those are consumables.
They are. They work with dragon fangs. You know what? Just get out my inventory.
You found the shop.
Found the shop.
I don't know if that was of any what I just did there, but it makes me feel better.
Honestly, why do I still have you as that? Why don't I give you something useful to do? Eh.
Oh.
Another moment where I'm just like, I'm too lazy to reset. I should. Pretty sure Joe was mentioning the same thing earlier.
Mm-hmm. It might have been
Joe,
about
a guy's talking to me.
Is he old?
He's old. In a different seed where we weren't given all the items immediately, that would have been great.
Oh yeah.
It's like, I do remember the last time I saved. I'm not resetting. You have 30 HP left. Whatever.
That's enough.
Hey, look, it's that Kaimet.
I should have reset and come back.
If, I've already done that. Alright, which shop was it that had it? I want to say it was you. I could be wrong. Nope, it was. There. I got it for no reason.
Oh, no. No. Bart. Don't do those first two rolls, please.
The fun thing is, during the actual relay, if there are, quote, donations, we could play all 8 pianos and do all the flexing.
Yeah, that is important.
Let's go flex. The
Yeah, with all this stuff, it's a lot faster. You could achieve piano mastery pretty quickly. That could be like a race within the race.
Just do it immediately.
Thank God. I hate you.
You know what my plan is for Shiva?
Is it level changing?
Of course. Shiva's level 11.
Is that just one or two?
One Dark Shock.
So you see, if I had level 5 Doom, I could have done that. I immediately hit it, but I don't think I have level 5 Doom.
Speaking of level 5 Doom, let me show you how. For no reason. This boss doesn't have any HP. Why am I doing it?
Is it a turtle?
For
It's
fun.
not a turtle.
Yep, we're beating up
If I
beating
do
up
Pearl
turtles for
boss.
cash again. I think you just made it look cooler with those skulls, though.
I'm a toad.
Just a lot more bosses that
Well, that's unfortunate.
aren't on the card.
So, yeah, well, he wants to see that boss again because I didn't save. There is one way I'm doing that boss.
Ooh.
And it is not legitimately. Let's put it that way.
The good thing is we know Necrophobia is not in Fork. Or, no, it's Greg 2 and Sandworm.
Yeah, correct you and Sandworm. And we already, I think we both know that Sandworm is not in Fork, regardless.
Mhm.
I think we
Yes.
both have done that. Alright, so this time I'm not gonna get unlucky. Maybe? Question mark? I don't know.
Yeah, we shall see.
We shall
I
see.
do have to get going. Someone turn it over. Y'all can keep chatting away, and I think it's good. It's good
We're gonna do
content,
that.
and I
Blue's
hope
gonna supplement
Thanks
with
for being here.
I'd say it's great
everything
content.
bad goes in the void. I hope Necro is required.
I mean, could be.
And especially, I mean, most of these are pretty okay. I do
Just
hope
wonder
that
how many times I'm gonna
find
have
all
to
the
do
consumables
those.
you want.
You just need to not use wall. That's fine. That's not wall. Congratulations.
I see someone's level math Callow. Ooh. Hold. I'll equip that eventually.
How did you know that I was level mathing Callow?
Said don't wall.
Don't wall. That's my one request.
Is there any other boss that you would say that to?
I mean, if I could tell Necro to not wall, that'd be great.
Well, I fought a monster at a boss.
I did too. So don't worry.
So I have a question, guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Obviously, the void is very boss dense, and y'all are getting pretty close to fighting just about every boss, or getting to the point where y'all could crisscross and complete each other's bingo card. At what point would you feel comfortable going into the void to kind of write out the rest of your bingo card?
Oh, I mean, like 40 minutes ago?
Well, I'm assuming I saved somewhat recently.
I'd say 40 minutes ago, roughly. I mean, yeah, the void exists, but sometimes you don't need to. There's no real... I mean, it's not really much faster than anything else that we had. We more than likely have to do most of these things anyways, so... That's unfortunate. Okay, whatever. We're gonna do this a different way then. Why would you do that? That's rude. That's straight out rude. You know what's a good investment sometimes, Joe?
Phoenix Downs?
I mean, yeah, but I was more thinking coral rings.
I sold my flame ring.
I mean, the last thing you want to wear to a Leviathan fight is a flame ring. Unless you really like taking double damage, in which case, enjoy.
Huh. Shoot, I told you where I'm going.
Did you? Does it really matter?
No. It's just instinct when you get on a purple chocobo.
I mean, I already did that.
Yes, I'm sure.
No, I meant I already did the huh. You know, I'm at the point where I wish I had cabins for tents, but I never found them, so I did save. Yeah, I saved for a reason. Because I'm probably am going to want to say, don't beat this boss. All right. What are you? I can definitely assume that this is not Odin. That is indeed not Odin. That is very much not Odin.
I don't know where Odin is.
But yeah, no. Final Fantasy V is a game in which you just abuse boss weaknesses like no tomorrow. And then eventually you play a game, but the game is just abuse boss weaknesses.
That's who you olded? Hit the reset button.
Does it make sense why I did that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I kind of assumed you had done this earlier. Maybe not.
Dude, I don't know what I'm doing.
Thank you.
Anymore.
You olded a time mage. I legitimately do not care. I've got a man-eater.
I got a back attack.
On Callow?
No. I still don't have...
Hey! You olded my man-eater user. To be fair, I just... one more out of you. Which is why we're not getting it so far.
Yeah, why did I think you weren't going to do that?
3 mystery waltzes in a row. Surely I'll get rid of the MP from Callow. Whew! My damage got nuked. And it killed.
Yay! I am so mad at these swords that are missing. Why are you still alive?
I'm doing a check that I should never consider doing.
Yeah, well, that's been this entire seed so far. I have done things that made no sense, and sometimes it's worked out, and other times it's been just disappointment. We have gotten, there are 6 bosses our viewers have no idea where they are.
How many bosses are in the void?
7? 8? 8. Callow. Omega, obviously. No. Callow. A Panda.
So I don't know if I'm behind. I know I am definitely behind 2 bosses, but I don't know if I'm behind.
I don't think there's any good way to know. Because we have taken so drastically different routes. And again, it doesn't really... I mean, yeah, the total number of bosses generally is the way you track it, but, to be honest, like... At some point, it doesn't matter.
Okay, this was an awful way to have completed this fight, but it might have worked. What's your opinion on Swords Dance, Medio?
You're lucky you sword danced.
No one talk about that movement. I may have run up and down, try and go down the stairs. Run next to the stairs, like, up and down about 4 times.
Wait,
Well,
what have
I'm
I
assuming
not,
this is on the card, but could be wrong.
what have I not done? Serious question. Have I done this? I have not. Why didn't I do this? And that's pretty rude. You know what? No, we're just gonna do it this way. I have this set up. I don't need to. This is slower, but it's fine. Also, Lena's dead again.
Outside of Bert's taking a big nap, followed by being the last survivor for C5. Hey. My music's gone.
Yeah, you found the goblins.
Ting. Whew. I missed X Zone on a goblin.
Nice. I still don't have X Zone availability.
How much health did it have? Wait, do they both have 20k?
I do. I think it's split, but honestly, I have no idea.
I did
well,
50k.
You know where I am.
I don't want to do the fork tower that I think exists.
Honestly, I saw Nagisa there early, and I'm like, I'll just come back when I can instantly kill you.
So, I
And
think
I
I
have
know what
not.
you meant about boss do at this HP. Do you happen to have float?
I have float. I do not have time.
Oh, okay, never mind.
We're following each other's footsteps. Who could have seen this one coming?
Yeah, but you got 4 versus 2, 3, apparently.
I mean, I'm trying to remember what bosses, what spots I haven't fought yet.
I know exactly which spots I haven't fought. Oh, Mirage Vest. I guess it was worth getting that box.
So many Mirage Vests.
Alright, I'll buy coral rings if they're for sale here.
What about Aegis Shields?
I got one.
What about more?
I can't equip them.
I mean, I've been running a single Black Mage and Mystic Knight and 2 Blue Mages the entire seed, so...
I bought one too many ribbon, probably.
You know what? No, I'm just breaking this. I don't care enough. Just...
I really want the freelance job right about now. Also, why did I heal? I don't have flow. I have been here without float in the past. It's pre.
Yeah, no, I thought the same thing. I'm like, no, I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to get down to 1 HP. Why do I care?
For the MP. Usually, but...
I mean, in this case, it was very much like, am I just gonna die? Like, eh. You know, I
Well,
have
I am
not
now
done
out
that
of
yet.
high potion. You hit the one. Nah, I think there were multiple. Sort of.
Oh, that was totally useless. Got it. Where is... Okay, this.
Kara's dead again.
I'll do this.
So is it when you get? Is it when the boss fades away that you're supposed to technically click it?
I think on the last one, I would do it once you actually exit the screen. The other
That's
ones,
fair.
it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Where was Odin?
Yeah. Torna. This
Oh.
is...
Yeah.
I don't know how to navigate this place when I'm not
Looting?
What was that?
Why have we not seen Necrophobia yet?
Let's not
Oh,
ask
good.
questions.
I don't have to go and hunt for Shoat. Thank you.
Dang,
I was just
my
about to go. Am I
advantage.
gonna have to hunt for Shoat?
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't need to do anything here.
I thought that was gonna be something.
Oh. Late Mughal Waterway. But then again, like, I did Lake Torna, so, you know. Ba-da.
Am I gonna go to?
I mean, we might as well. The good news is, without encounters on, dungeons are fairly quick to run through.
All right, not 5 fates. I got it. I'm gonna skip the save point boss fights. I don't need a save point in boss bingo.
Nah, there's no reason.
Surely it won't be a boss on the card.
That'd be silly. There are no bosses in the Void, although I am pretty sure we can both say with certainty that there is going to be. I mean, we're an hour 19 in. We've mostly fooled the seat at this point.
Why did I pick up Crystal Shield, Crystal Armor?
Yeah, you know, I asked the same question to myself. Why? The only reason I'm taking this fight is because I haven't saved in like 15 minutes.
Well, I don't think there's any other boss. There's definitely other bosses I need sauce for. Uh.
do.
I didn't need 3 mystery waltzes in a row.
Mystery, mystery, mystery.
Woo! Ow!
I expect you're getting acquainted with Tidal Wave.
No.
Huh.
No, I was not.
Interesting.
I took 1600 AoE damage.
Ah! That's, unfortunate. I would not recommend it. From a practical standpoint. We should just add random I guess, to everyone's script.
No, no. Hear me out. Random Grand Cross.
So, I'm guessing you kind of wish you had Float for that, but eh. I'm like thinking, what abilities can do 1600 AoE? I'm just like, well, Quake from Catastrophe. Or Leviathan. Well, okay. So we're getting Leviathan. You know, just because I said that doesn't mean that I wanted to see it.
Did you go and find the eyeball?
I do. I have the eyeball right on my screen. It opened up with "Kill me."
I just needed one more dance and the eyeball was dead. Also, you needed coral rings for that Leviathan?
Yeah, it used 3 tidal waves in a row. I was not happy. Each tidal wave does 1200 HP to each character. So yes, I did actually need coral rings.
At a gargoyle spot?
I know. Wow. Okay. Fun fact, it was the last time I saved. Okay. That's not great, but sure.
I surely did not expect this boss to have been here.
No, why would you ever do that?
I am an idiot. I did 666 damage to Wing Raptor.
Nice.
You'll never guess what mix I use.
No, it's not coming to mind.
Dark Potion!
Yeah? Wait, just do this. So, yeah, it opened up with Earthshaker, and then decided Quake was a good spell. So yes, Quake does more AoE damage than my entire party has health. It's real fun.
But you have Float.
Yeah, what, you think I had time equipped?
Yeah?
No.
You say you don't run around floating before every fight?
No, why would I do that? Don't expect to
In
die at
case-
level 40. I also apparently forgot to completely float my party before entering this fight, so that was great. We're going places, Joe.
Up, right?
Up, down, sideways.
Or I guess-
I could have just mixed a freaking float potion, but actually, no, I do.
Do we have eye drops?
I do.
I don't. So, let me remember what this is for. Crystal helmet,
Yeah,
crystal armor,
crystal
crystal shield, crystal armor. Why did
Yeah.
it have crystal helm, shield, armor, and armor?
You only have 20,000 HP. Why are you still alive? Yeah, my lack of any physical defense or physical attack is painful.
I have dancer.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. I think I'd already sold the man-eaters.
Oh, I guess I do have a man eater equipped.
Yeah, so that's a problem. Didn't have anything good for it.
Man eater's prob. I have a boss. Don't you have a boss mood?
I don't remember. I didn't buy the red shoes anyways. I might have it too.
Yeah. Ah!
Hey, I found it.
I'm not set up for this. Someone forgot to show. Reset.
Makes sense. I don't even have haste.
Alright, Summoner. Equip katanas.
Are you actually serious that I just missed 2 shots?
Wait, Show can miss?
Yeah, there's Magic Evade. And where did we leave it? Because, like, you found Time Mage, you found Summoner. I found none of that. And I hear Schwartz. What's Schwartz talking about, Glue?
We're doing awesome. I'm super excited to hang out with everybody.
No, it's just the I pulled up the race that Fitz went to go be a part of.
Ah. But I swear that was Schwartz.
Oh wait, you live. Also, you were the only person without summon, so... And you also live.
Well, I was not going to heal after this fight, and then that happened.
And then the fight occurred.
And then Hurricane decided to happen. And double attack. Phoenix, and I was too lazy to put up Golem. I mean, I'm trying to remember what second spot I didn't do.
I've just remembered there's another spot I faded.
Yeah, I can probably tell you that it's not worth anything.
That's my guess.
Given the board, that would be likely.
So, what's your opinion on taking 5600 to your golem?
Pretty good.
Ah, yes, Meteor for 42 damage.
Excuse me, how much damage did that do?
Alright, book is closed.
See, my favorite part about this portion is I'm gonna click squares and you'll be like, I know what's coming up next. Which is just part of it, really. It doesn't really matter.
Alright, you can go and have black 5. You go and have black 5. Yes!
Yeah, I mean, like, it's part of the game, right? But
Come on, I'll skip the save spot for.
maybe I
I'll
did.
skip the save spot, then if I don't see it light up, I'll skip it for real. Oh wait, why am I skipping the save? I also said this as I went and immediately fought the save spot. While still thinking about, am I going to skip the save spot? Kara's dead again.
Yeah, still haven't found instant death, so I just didn't go back and beat Megisa, which I think I kind of need to do. Huh?
Where's Megisa?
You have Kara. But more,
Oh.
which I did stupidly early and decided I'm gonna come back.
I just assumed you had beaten Megisa.
Don't. Oh wait, what am I doing?
Fine, I double 10. I decide to double 10.
Okay, we're just gonna get really unlucky here. That's fine.
Alright, either I skip the fate, I leave the rest. Cool. I did fate.
Yeah, that's a problem. This is now getting really unfortunate. Okay, there we go. I mean, here's the fun part. I know there's no point in continuing past this point.
There's a Crayclop path. That was a really fast Gilgamesh 4.
I got so unlucky, actually, during it. But yeah. I mean, for the record. There it is.
Alright, it's a race.
Yeah, can I get to the back of Val Castle before you kill Gilga 4? Let's go. I'm gonna go with no. Especially because I entered the wrong world. Unless they're both at Fork, which would be interesting. Could be. Or did I forget a World 1 spot? I don't know if I did. If I did, you can let me know at some point. Although I thought you would fade back a Bell anyways.
I did.
Huh. Curious what's back here, then. Find out. GG's. Now, what did I accidentally fade? Is Syria Point and Shiva both at Fork?
Nope, I don't know who's in Fork.
What the hell did I miss?
They're both in World 3.
Oh, I didn't do Boko. Whoops. That would do it. Okay.
And I thought you've already seen Shiva. Or
No, I saw Magisa. I just forgot Boko existed.
can you just dance properly?
We were talking about Boko before, and I just completely was like, Boko's great, and I just forgot Boko existed.
I did it very early and was not happy with my lack of X zone.
It was a Guardian at Battle, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, what? We basically did most of the game. It was about 140, which is what I expected.
Yeah, like I've got Fork, Bow Castle, Kiryu Valley.
Yeah, no, I did all that. Well, I didn't do Fork. I did Kiryu Valley. Kiryu Valley was, no, Back Attack Biblos was Shrine.
It was not Biblos.
No, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Biblos was in front of Shrine. What was at Kiryu Valley? There was something useless.
Alright, you want to know who's at Necrophobia or X? I sure don't have a save any reason.
So yeah, I mean, like, in the Ultimate Derby, it's gonna be, like, we both have to beat 90, or, 24 squares, so it's like a couple, what, a minute and a half, 2 minutes apart?
What? Excuse me, sir? Why did your mind
Omni
blast
is
you a
somewhere.
thousand?
Omni is somewhere in the seed. We know that. What did I miss that had Shiva? If it wasn't
Sunken walls.
Oh my god. This is why I should just run with that. this is why I'm considering running with a tracker, because it's like, yeah, I could absolutely go ahead and remember what spots I have and haven't done. It's like, nope. Boko and Sunken Walls, which is hilarious because
So,
my playstyle in normal standard seeds is do both of those really early.
I just got Arrow 3'd for 1800.
That sounds unfortunate.
And the boss has big guarded.
And you don't have Exploder.
I sure don't.
Yeah, no, unfortunate. So that means Omni's at Fork or Omni is at Ned. Neat.
It's could be Necrophobia spot.
Oh, I thought you were facing the Necro spot. Not the Ned spot. Fair
Nope,
enough.
I'm fighting Ned.
Hey, look, it's Shiva. Why did I put all my characters in the same row when I knew this was Shiva? Whatever. None of this matters. It doesn't matter.
Bart's got punched for Niners.
Anyways, in case you were wondering, the Blue Mage and L5 Doom were both right next to each other in Moogle Village.
Yeah, I remembered that when I got the Moogle suit and then never went there.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Apocalypse isn't human? Is White Wind Niners or is it a full heal?
It is equal to the amount of HP. I do not know if it actually caps, unfortunately. So, your guess is as good as mine. I did not find Exploder, though, so... Oh, that's who was that. Okay, so, Hiryu Valley was Poroboros.
Oh.
Yeah. Where did you find Summon?
Oh,
Where did you find Time
Summon?
Mage?
Time Mage was, Karnak 500.
Oh, you actually opened those chests. Got it.
I opened a couple and then got Time Mage. Stopped opening them.
Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't open any of them, but I did it pretty late.
I didn't have tents yet.
Yeah, they were just in Karnak.
Yeah,
Dang.
I grabbed them later.
Yeah, and the Revivifies and Antidotes. I saw Titan there. I'm like, oh, I can mix you to level 11 and then kill you. And then I didn't have any Antidotes. I'm like, well, this is unfortunate. You know, I think...
Wait,
24 out
I
of
have a
25
judgment staff.
I think 24 out of 25 does help you.
I like it.
And I think when we're in when we're not in the same VC, yeah, there's still metagaming going on. But certainly at the end, like when we're both doing Catastrophe at the same time, we can very easily know what's coming up next. But I mean, again, that's part of it. But we also otherwise aren't going to be giving away spots accidentally.
Alright.
Alternatively, if one of us decides to go Void really early and the other doesn't, there's a good chance you forget exactly what the order is. Or the Void can be completely and utterly useless. But yeah, Glue, to answer your question about why we didn't go to the Void earlier, it's because clearly we just decided we didn't want to play 6 different bosses that were all on the board. That is a complete contrast to the last time Joe and I faced each other in Bingo, in which the only boss in the Void that was on the board was the Kalos spot.
Nice.
They did a completely different game of hide and seek.
How many boss spots total are there in FF5?
There are 50.
This could be a jet.
It
But
could be
unlike-
it's very unlikely with 24 out of 25. That's also why we're not doing like 3-line bingo or something like that, because those are generally a lot more jet.
Mm-hmm.
But like, my expectation, like we did a lot of the seed, and that's about as what I would expect. I would expect anywhere from like the 130 to the 150 range in terms of time to get 24 out of 25 squares in a seed. Could it go plus or minus that? Yeah, but I mean, I feel like Joe and I are going to play it very close. So, like I said at the very beginning, it is very much you have your power early, and then you just kind of hope to leverage it.
Mm-hmm. Keep in mind, too, y'all also won't be starting at the same time, so when someone starts filling up their board, like, you could be totally at a loss.
Oh, yeah, that's true. How do we want to do that? Do we want to make it so that we cannot, or
I'm fine either way. That's interesting.
I mean, we could also make it so that we have equivalent but separate site boards, but that might be that's pretty bad for like actual like tracking wise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like viewing. But I'm perfectly fine being like when someone in the previous race is about to finish, like both racers have to shut off the Ultimate Derby stream.
Well, yeah, that's kind of like the way it is. Once, like, if I'm racing person A and I'm person B, if person A's teammate finishes first, that's when I. Up to that point, yeah, then you just switch it off.
All we could do is watch the board and wait.
Or we could say we don't watch the race before that, and then we are very confused.
Alright.
But no. It all depends on when Glue schedules it. If, of course, Glue accepts this little submission.
Mm-hmm.
I know there are a lot of races that are being submitted, right? So
yeah,
no guarantees.
Actually, the list grows like each day. So this was Mr. Blizzard's and Mr. Joe's submission for the Ultima Derby. The Ultima Derby is a relay race benefiting St. Jude's Children's Hospital and Texas Chihuahuas, Canada. There are fantastic organizations that benefit two entirely different causes, but that's why we're entirely two different teams. We have Team Mobliz and Team Interceptor, and it is a relay race across multiple games, FF6, FF5, Jet to Time, all these wonderful randomizers, and Blizzard and Joe very graciously offered their services to do a showcase for Career Day, and this was their submission for the Ultima Derby. But yeah, I've never dabbled in the Career Day, and it was really cool watching you just level 5 Doom, play with the Mix Command. The next thing you know, you're doing quad 9s, and I have no idea what's going on, but it makes me want to learn.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. There are a lot of different like strategies you can use. I think Joe and I have very different play styles when it comes to Career Day racing. Like, I generally lean a lot on mage classes, which can often be a little bit slower. And Joe, Joe is no stranger to physical classes like monk dancers, and so you can definitely see wide swings, even boss to boss, because some bosses lend themselves to cheese strats more than physical damage, and vice versa. Generally in Career Day, the fastest way you can kill a boss late game especially is instant death. But if you're doing, if you have mix available, you have quad 9 dancer stuff, not many things last through several quad 9 hits. So it's just two different play styles, but they both actually work out pretty well because the game innately has that ability that you can very much tailor based on your play style. This is why the 4-job Fiesta works, right? Because almost every job is broken. You can do something with it. And it helps just
with its agility is quite nice.
Just a mug command alone is pretty nice because that avoids the chicken dance proc or the chicken knife proc. But yeah, no, it's a lot of fun and a lot of creativity and build. There's no guarantee that during the actual race seed that we play that we get anywhere near this amount of power at the beginning. Getting Mix and Blue and a couple other things, it can happen, but like I said in the beginning, there's no guarantee that anything shows up in the seed settings we're playing. So we don't know what we're gonna get until we open up the seed, and I imagine the beginning and the next seed that we do is gonna be about the same. Mirage is by far the most lucrative place to find your power when you have it available. You just need the money.
Mm-hmm.
But it helps as well. Final Fantasy V does have quite a bit of walking. I know some people are thrown off by the dash speed of Final Fantasy V. But yeah, some of the dungeons are a lot longer than you would think, but you can cut it out entirely with the encounters. And yes, it does take quite a bit of getting used to, and I can understand some people's complaints on that, but the one advice I have on that is at least do not pull what Tybalt did and run a patch seed on top of a patch seed and then unlock quadruple speed. That is probably a little bit too fast. But like I also said for the Ultimate Derby, because it is a fundraiser for two organizations. Obviously, I've done quite a bit with St. Jude. Not too familiar with the Texas Chihuahua organization, but I'm sure it is also a great organization. We have all 8 pianos just freely available. Make us piano flex.
Yeah, we'll work out some incentives or bid incentives later on. And I've seen you do the pianos flex before at FFR. But yeah, well, looking forward to it. Joe, we kind of hogged most of the last of the fourth quarter of talking here, but do you have anything you want to mention before we sign off and wrap this up?
No, just want to say thanks for Fitz for the comms at the start. Thanks Glue for hosting our submission. Fiery as always, fun to race you, and looking forward to potentially showing this in the charity event.
Very well said. Speaking of Fitz, we're going to go raid Fitz, who's doing a Jet to Time race on one of the Speed Gaming channels. So there weren't any setup instructions that said don't raid, so let's do it. He is in the Alpha Door Derby. He is playing Beauty and Discovery, another fantastic individual. Alpha Door Derby is the current Jet to Time event go on, and I think they are in the semifinals. Beauty and Fitz are, so yeah, let's go check that out, and hope everybody has a wonderful evening.
I hope Frog's there. Although I know it's Megas.